Hello everybody, I'm Technovoid, and with me is my favorite person in the world.
Oh.
It's true.
Is it... I mean, last time you tried to introduce me as something, you baited everybody.
I
and said
know,
it was
I
actually
sure...
yourself.
I did do that last time.
So are you your favorite person
I am not,
in the
it's
world?
you. It's actually Hamsterwings.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to throw that out there. So, let's get started with some TDD Week 4. Season 2, what's up this time? We got pickymike and we got stormysunshine TDD. We got the same old pure steel team. This week, pickymike's got his ground cut out for him.
He's got his work cut out for him. Mono Steel should absolutely do nothing but lose to a Sun team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's no reasonable way that this matchup would ever look toward his favor.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, not only is it a Sun team, but like he also, or rather Megan also has Zygarde, who just has 1,000 arrows that doesn't give a fuck about Bronzong or Skarmory or Air Balloon.
I will tell you the interesting thing about 1,000 arrows. If it hits a target that is flying type, specifically flying type, the first time it hits it, it will be a neutral hit.
Mm-hmm. And then it grounds them.
Yeah, and then it grounds them, and it becomes super effective.
But not if it's
levitate. even if they're steel flying, even though it hits them in the air and it should be super effective, it'll be a neutral hit.
Mm-hmm. For sure. But I mean, it still hits them.
But it's weird because if it's a Rotom, which is levitating, it'll be super effective.
Yeah. For abilities, it just yeah. But for abilities, it doesn't ground them, does it? Or does it ground them too?
It does. Yes.
It does. Okay. I mean, Zygarde's just a really strong pick, and I mean, if Megan is running an offensive Volcarona and like, I mean, Mega Houndoom's there, so it's already like, fuck. I mean, Fire Dark is not a good typing for pickymike to go against.
I mean, that Houndoom kind of just, it's there to kill Metagross.
I mean,
that's
absolutely.
what it's there for.
I mean, even Shiftry, who's like, the grass isn't great, but like, the dark type's great. I mean,
the dark type is good, but Shiftry's primary dark stab is going to be knockoff, which is not going to be doing a lot to Metagross because of the Mega Stone.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, Bronzong, though.
Yeah, no, it'll kill Bronzong.
It'll kill Bronzong, and then, I mean, yeah, if Volcarona is, like, an offensive set and just... pickymike, he's gonna have to do some...
It's an uphill battle for
He's
him.
gonna have a hard time. On his side, I don't really even see what he was really going for here. I mean, I see Empoleon again, and Skarmory and Bronzong, so maybe he's going to try and go for another Sandstorm water sport thing. I don't know if he would do that. I don't know if he'll do that 2 weeks in a row, but I feel like we should just get into it, because it's going to be rough for him.
Yeah, we should also get into it, because I was late.
Nah, that's fine. Don't worry, it's cool. Dude, he's got Lord I can't believe Lord 11037 and Heimerdinger are here.
Yeah. And
Megan's teammates are all Elder Gods, which is fun.
Yeah.
Hidden Power, I don't know, actually. That doesn't tell us much about what ability it has.
I mean, it could be ground, but like, why not just use a fire move?
Yeah. So, oofa-doofa.
Regardless, the sun is gone, and there is now a sandstorm.
Yes.
Which means that Shiftry is taking a lot of damage because it is life orbed, and it is taking sandstorm damage now, and it is no longer quake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it does look like he's going for an offensive set here, so no water sport.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
the light screen did go up, which is nice.
And it looks like Bronzong here is just setting up. He just wants to get that 4x, which is doesn't always work in everyone's favor. Oh, surprise! No, not surprise. It's surprise.
Yep.
Surprise! Oh, there he is. What's it gonna do? What is the Z move?
Surprise! We removed the second R.
Oh, dark type. Okay, man, she's really going for that dark type. She wants that guy out of there.
Out of there.
Another sandstorm, but it's not going to mean much because at this point Megan can just bring it back in, and she doesn't. She goes for the orb.
She brings in the thing that thrives in sandstorm. In fact.
Oh yeah, because it is. No, it's not part rock type, so it doesn't actually get the boost. She goes for a coil there.
Good redirection on the ice punch.
For sure. Yeah, no, I mean, this is one of those situations where this kind of Volcarona is, like, appropriate. It's when
because set up Zygarde just destroys his whole team. I believe she is running both Dragon Dance and Coil.
Yes, yes. She was originally running Dragon Dance, and then she asked us, and we suggested Coil.
Mm-hmm. Again, not going for a fire move. I don't really know why.
I don't know, maybe she doesn't have one. And gets the crit on Heimerdinger, so that 4x defense didn't mean anything.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's a big cry. I'm not sure Bronzong would be able to himself stall out the Zygarde. He should have gone for it.
Not likely, but also toxicking it and then getting some protect stalling would have been very big.
For sure. Toxicking
especially when you see a 4x Ice Punch do that little.
Yeah. Biorik Mari. So, is this one done?
This match basically went almost exactly as expected.
Yeah. Bye, Mike.
But
Sorry.
It was sped up by the crit.
Sorry about ya.
Has Houndoom come out this season at all?
No, that was Houndoom's first game, and he did not see play. So, he's still in the back.
Okay.
Next up, same with Xurkitree at this point. Xurkitree came in last week, but he never actually came into the match.
That's funny to me, considering how much she wanted it over Zardois.
What?
Houndoom.
Oh, Houndoom? Yeah. Alright, so next up we got PLKJ versus Peanutscratch. This is an interesting match. Kieran White's here this week, which is less good.
He was at the beach last week.
He had the
week off.
He was taking
it was in his contract.
He was taking some well-needed R&R. So
it was apparently in his contract.
Yeah. So big thing, we actually I believe it was you who suggested to him originally that he was going to bring 3 dragon types, and you're like, don't do that. He has an Azumarill. Azumaril's not here.
Don't do that. He has no Azumarill. He has an Azumarill and a Hydreigon.
Yeah, basically. I mean, dude, can we talk for a second? Actually, by the time this is out, no. Sword and Shield aren't out. Well, that's not true. Sword and Shield are already out. People have been streaming it today. But regardless, Hydreigon's going to be one of the best Pokemon in the Sword and Shield meta.
Absolutely. It's top 3. Easily.
I would have said top 5, but...
Well, okay, it's top 3 if Aegislash is banned.
Yeah. Aegislash just got nerfed. Did you hear about this?
No.
Oh, Aegislash got a BST nerf.
What?
Yeah, he has like -10 in both defenses and possibly both attacks.
Wow.
Yeah. I think that's the first time since this physical special split that's happened. Regardless, let's talk about...
That's not significant because King Shield is still broken.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Stormy was saying, oh, I guess it's going to be an A tier. I'm like, no, I think it's still going to be an S tier.
It's still going to be an S tier. It's still going to be banned in singles.
Yeah. But they actually nerfed it. So, back to this match. So, instead of bringing whatever his 3rd dragon type was, I don't remember.
Latias.
It was Latias.
I said, hey, bring Suicune.
It said, hey, bring Suicune, so we'll see how that goes. So I'm assuming we have a Motor Drive, whatchamacallem here?
Motor Drive with Follow Me.
And a Swoop... Does Motor Drive not automatically bring them over? Is that just Lightning Rod?
I'm not actually sure.
Interesting.
I've never seen Motor Drive not in singles.
Swoobat, I will say, as much as I think Swoobat is the inferior Sigilyph in every single way, I will say that Nitesh has done some pretty cool things with Swoobat, so I am looking forward to this. Because I see Swoobat, and it's sort of a black box to some degree, because he's proven that there's a lot of different things he can do with it. Most of them don't work, but he does do them anyways. Like, I should say it's a black box that generally fails, but it is still there, so just having it on the team is sort of like, okay, I don't know what I'm really looking for here. Obviously, Suicune is a huge defensive threat, Alolan Muck also, and Kieran White's just Kieran White. Coming from PLKJ,
I think Altaria is kind of like a hidden weapon pick this week. I mean, it obliterates Hydreigon, it obliterates Medicham. If it's carrying a fire move, it hits a Moongus and it hits Jirachi.
Jirachi, sure.
I think like Fairy Fire is like perfect coverage for
what
Altaria.
What would you say besides Electivire? Because Electivire, my guess, is running relatively supportive. What would you say Nitesh's best chance against Slowbro is here? Because Slowbro, I feel like, is kind of hidden OP too.
I would say knock it off with Muck.
Knock it off, man. All right. So anything else?
Like Slowbro kind of can't hit Muck because it's Dark type.
Sure.
So yeah, I think Muck's probably the best answer to Slowbro.
Probably. All right. Let's see how it goes. So leading off with Kecleon, there he is. The number one and Medicham.
Proven to be kind of pulling his weight on PLKJ's team.
You mean Kecleon?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit. Yeah, for all intents and purposes.
Here comes his safe double fake out lead. And very interesting to me, Nitesh is running inner focus
instead of pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he gets the burn.
Pressure is such a good ability on Suicune when that Pokemon just exists to
I feel like
stall
pressure
you.
is not as good in doubles, if only because matches are generally faster.
But on Suicune.
Okay, fair point. Suicune the tanky boy, I can agree with that. So he gets the slow, but then the Trick Room is up.
Yep, he drops both of their speeds, but also sets up Trick Room.
Yeah, so, you know, for as much what do you call it, speed control as Peanut has, he hasn't really been using any.
Right.
So, I don't know what he's like. For someone named Tempest, he doesn't do much speed control. I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't do a lot of tailwinds now.
Okay, Chemtrail Blazer though is a good name. Dude, how wild would it be if, like, toxic damage, poison damage, and burn damage did more to Pokemon that were weak to those types?
I feel like it would be less balanced.
Yeah, well, sure. I mean, Burn's already fucking stupid with the attack cut.
Yeah, I'm really glad they nerfed Burn. It used to do 12% per turn.
Yikes, yeah. And Jirachi with, assuming it is slow, and Slowbro with the slack off. Assuming Jirachi is slow. Oh, Thunder Punch. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. I was gonna say it.
I mean, Thunder Punch does 25.
Yeah.
To a Suicune.
Thank God he got.
I mean, I know it's burned, or no, it
wasn't burned. It wasn't
burned
at that time. No, I mean it was smart. It was super smart to get the Toxic off, like ASAP, because that just means Soggy Doggy's gonna have to come in and out, and it doesn't have Healer or Natural Cure or anything, so that Toxic is just there.
But as per Suicune sets, it does have Rest.
Oh, right. Right, yes.
Did you forget what happens this match?
Tropicana Sparkling! No, I remember exactly what happens this match.
Cool.
Tropicana Sparkling! That's a good meme. Some good nicknames. I wish PLKJ would bring nicknames back, because Budget Cut Thanos was very good.
Yeah, that was a pretty funny week.
Alright, so in with the Amoonguss. So you're right, Kecleon's like...
Dude, it's doing stuff.
It's not bad for... I mean, hell...
he just crit. He just crit there.
Yeah, I'll take it. So, Soggy Doggy, still asleep. Goes for the Sleep Talk, so just a Sleep Talk set.
Gonna get that Scald off.
And another burn. That's 3 burns.
The set I recommended for Nitesh was actually Calm Mind over Icy Wind.
Hey, that would have been fucked up.
That would have made this match a little bit wild.
Yeah, for sure.
By wild, I mean like the exact opposite of wild.
Yeah, like you just mean just fuck. Also, Sleep Talk while awake. Yes.
Yep, Nitesh doesn't know the sleep turns sometimes.
Yeah, it's fine.
Not everyone does.
Well, I mean, he knows this. Well, oh right, because Rest is always the third one, right? Because if it's rested, yeah. Man,
another Toxic.
Fucking that guy got sleep turns down.
Yeah, that was wild.
That was very good. So we got a Synthesis. So really, PLKJ is just like, I'm gonna heal up, and there's nothing you can do about it. Plato's Allegory, okay. So yeah, he does go for the knockoff exactly as you suggested. Ends up poisoning him, which is really nice. So this is just a match of just Burn and Toxic.
Yeah, every Pokemon is statused.
All 4 of them are statused. Everyone's just taking residual damage. Hydreigon comes back.
Back on Hydreigon to break a wall. I mean, there are 2 walls.
There are 2 walls on the screen.
Hydreigon is
right
ready
now.
to do its job.
And it loses its choice specs.
Which is its wall breaking item.
Yeah. But it's fine. It can still do some shit, probably, right?
Absolutely. But it is not killing something with Draco anymore.
Man, you gotta get me a Dino, because I'm playing the wrong version. I'm playing Shield.
What are you talking about?
Dino and... Spoiler alert for 3 seconds, Stone Journer. Spoiler alert over. are two Pokemon I really want from Sword version, but the other version is more important to me. And Burn.
Surprising he was running Charge Beam with choice specs.
I can see it. I can see it.
I feel like you wouldn't want to be locked into Charge Beam against a team that has Kyurem White.
Yeah, arguably. But also on a team that, has, Suicune. Vibe check!
This, in my opinion, was a bad play. Because I figured this was so obvious to me, this Rage Powder.
Uh-huh. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, what was that?
I thought that was a not good play, personally.
You're bringing it in on an Amoonguss and the one biggest threat to your Kyurem White.
Yeah. Suicune's trying to sleep while it's already asleep. You can't do that.
You can't do that. And in comes Altaria. Is now 2-4. It is not looking in Nitesh's favor. Gets the fake out. The toxic damage is going to start applying. The Charge Beam almost killed this thing. What does he go for? He goes for an Icy Wind. Nice. Okay, no, that's not taking out Hydreigon.
But it is speed down, so Altaria can come in next turn and knock both of them out, potentially.
With a Hyper Voice.
Unless it gets Bullet Punched. Which I'm not sure if Medicham has.
Yep.
It sure does.
Bye. Holy shit. It is 4-1.
Night, Suicune.
Nighty-night. Good lord.
So right here, he either wants to kill that Medicham, or he wants to Icy Wind.
Well, he's sleeping, so whatever happens, happens.
And he Scalds Slow.
He Scalds the Slowbro. Okay. Oh no. PLKJ's going for a Calm Mind Slowbro.
PLKJ absolutely making the smart play here. He is a singles player. He knows what that Suicune can do. He knows that he should be boosting here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure. Yeah, for
this
sure.
Thing, don't let its hair and its being 4 legs fool you. This is a Ferrothorn.
Toxapex, is that you? Toxapex!
By the way, this match is another 60 turns.
Yeah, well, look, when we get to the point where it's not worth watching, we'll skip.
I don't think it is anymore. It's just Suicune versus the world.
Suicune versus the world has done shit before.
I know.
Slack
but
off.
I feel like we're at a point where it's safe to speed this up.
Okay.
At least a little bit.
Yeah. Slowbro does have permanent poison now, which means that no matter what it does, it will be taking residual damage. It's a matter of whether or not he's smart with his slack-offs. Because now that Hydreigon's in here, he goes for the Draco Meteor when he should have gone for the Charge Beam first. If he went for the Charge Beam that turn,
yeah,
it would have been smarter, definitely. But he doesn't. He goes for the Charge Beam now that his special attack is already lowered, unfortunately, and he's gonna die to that Icy Wind. It's down 2-1.
Yep, Suicune is kind of running a truck on the rest of his team.
Yeah, that's what it do.
Yep.
And Jirachi not going to die here to the burn. Slowbro continuing to boost itself up. Does nothing. There's no damage.
Yo.
Alright, hyper fast boys, here we go.
And then Nitesh taking up that differential, making it a 1-1.
Yeah. Now it's literally singles. So now PLKJ has got the at this point it was
says GG on turn 32.
Yeah. Like a real showdown player.
But
he's not wrong.
Nitesh was smart to just keep going and never FF.
Yeah, no, a lesser man would have quit here, but Nitesh absolutely had a win con at this point still.
Yes, he did.
I'm angry at Nitesh for doing this, but I'm also I would have done the same thing. This is the right play, because if Slowbro is not careful about slack-offs and PP, he will lose.
Yeah, if you can tell what's going on, PLKJ is using, Toxic he's using Calm Mind, even though he's already full, just because he needs to conserve his slack-offs.
Yeah, because if he uses too many slack-offs too early, that poison will end him before Soggy Doggy runs out of PP.
He needs to keep his slack-offs until Suicune runs out of rests.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
That is this match, yeah.
Like this, I know this is like mindless PP stall, but it's not mindless. It is stall, but it's not mindless.
I wouldn't argue this is not mindless. I mean, like, when it comes down to it, if Suicune had pressure, maybe this would have gone another way.
If Suicune had pressure, I think it would have won.
Yeah, probably, because, I mean, you get 5 slack-offs max at this point, and less, because he's already used some.
Yeah.
So that probably would have been smart, but at the same time, oop, and there it is. GG and Aslo, very sorry. No, I mean...
Now, also, had Nitesh crit a couple of times and pierced his ×4 special defense, that could have also turned the ball.
Yeah, because that would have forced him to use more slack-offs. I mean, had it come down to PP stall struggling, Slowbro was going to win that.
Yep.
But if it came down to whose healing got away first, they both had poison. One of them was toxic.
Yep.
So that was actually a very good match, even though it fucking sucks to watch sometimes. Next up is
I think both of them played that well.
Yes, but next up is me versus Magillanica Lou. So, I guess I'll talk. I was, incredibly scared. Well, I don't want to say incredibly scared. I was nervous about Greninja, and then I was like, hey, Steel-type moves, shit on John. There's nothing John can do to a solid Steel-type move. And then I was like, hey, you know what else beats John? Fighting-type moves. So if I have a Steel-type move and a Fighting-type move, I basically cover his entire team, minus, like, Kartana, whose special defense is, like, you spit on it and it crumples up like origami.
Well, Kartana is weak to fighting. It just has really high defense.
Sure. I mean, Celebi's, like, the one thing that isn't weak to either. So, I built a team, just pretty solid team, and then I was like, hold up, wait, Clefable, it gets Meteor Mash, and it has Unaware, so it doesn't care about Diamond Storm, and also it has Belly Drum. What if I did Belly Drum Clefable? That's never been done before, so I did that, and so I morphed my team around that, and it's fucking terrible. So with Greninja not out on the field, I'm less worried. Magikarp seeing his first and hopefully last game. Smeargle is going to just do the exact same thing that Smeargle does every match. Same with Diancie and Togetic. Really, all of his Pokemon are very sort of, I feel like, binary in one note, at least in the way that he uses them. They basically do the same thing every single match.
I would say that's been accurate, but also Kartana is terrifying in doubles. It can do so many things.
Sure, for sure. He hasn't yet, but it's true. And Celebi is actually, this is their first match. So cutting down on the Pokemon that haven't seen a match yet. My big strategy here, I'll go out and say, before I had thought of the Clefable thing, I was originally just going to set up a Xurkitree and run through his team, but then when I had the Clefable idea, I sort of morphed around that. I did a bunch of calcs to make sure that Clefable could, you know, pull off what I needed to pull off. We'll see how that goes. Here goes nothing. And I'm running those Hollow Knight nicknames this week. And no nicknames here again. Man, people need to use nicknames. They're good for you.
Yeah.
And there's fake out. Was that a crit? It was a crit fake out. And so I'm like, holy shit, 38%? What the hell? So Lubra was supposed to take a max of like 32 there. I should have protected on this turn. I didn't. I really needed that Smeargle to be taunted. So I take the chance, and I was hoping that was a max roll because it said it should have done 32, but I'm down 2 Pokemon, and I'm completely fucked right now. So here coming my boys. And
Xurkitree looks so bad.
Yeah, Xurkitree looks really bad on Showdown. Another Diamond Storm is going to do a ton of damage, which is going to severely hurt me. I go for the Z Hypnosis, wanting that speed boost, but I do miss the actual sleep. Not great, but I do get a Gyro Ball off.
Yeah, that Gyro Ball is like way more damage than I thought it would.
I mean, it's like 20 base speed, and it has a negative nature. So it is very, very slow. And I mean, base 110 speed for Kartana. Or not Kartana, the other one. So I switch out here, even though I do have the speed boost, thinking that Kartana is choiced. It wasn't. But regardless, the last stag here is using Eruption because it's his only fire-type move, and it's still very good, even though my HP isn't great. So at this point, Togetic's just going to fucking annoy me, as it is wont to do. I expected as much, so I'm just going to Bolt Strike it, and go for the Eruption, kill the Smeargle. Nonetheless, Togetic's not going to stop being a pain in my ass, even with Sun boosted up.
Yep.
Go for the U-turn.
For the Roost there instead.
Mm-hmm.
To not follow me.
And Celebi uses a Perish Song. Not sure what he was hoping to gain.
Not really sure, because
yeah,
he can't double switch. It would at least take him 2 turns to switch.
Yeah. So he's guaranteed to lose more here than I am. And I actually completely misplay here, going for the Celebi. That was very stupid of me. I was thinking he was going to redirect anyways, so I just sort of clicked the Celebi, which was a bad call on my part. I should have actually just clicked the Togetic. And so basically Togetic's back to full.
Effectively, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is the point where I switch. Yeah, so I bring in Xurkitree now, who just takes... I think he just takes a fucking Energy Ball from Celebi and dies, which is really dumb of me. I don't know why I did that. I could have held my differential. That was a really bad play on my part, I think. But at this point, I got my 2 biggest legendary boys, and they don't really care about much else at this point. Oh no! Flail! Whatever will I do? Oh, Magikarp is at 1%. Now he's gonna flail again and do so much damage. And he's not actually.
No, not quite.
No. So he's hoping that Follow Me will let Magikarp get a kill, but you know, it's not that's not Endeavor, my boy. That is Flail. Like, it does do more damage, but it's still a Magikarp. And I just decided to V-Create just for fun. And that's the match.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage.
Played that one badly. Torkoal carried me. I mean, I won there, but I think I played really badly. I made some bad calls early. I really had, without Torkoal's help there, without Torkoal getting that Gyro Ball off, I would have lost that match so fast. And even so, even only getting 3-0, I could have done so much better, and I completely blame myself for that. I played really poorly this match, I think. John played exactly as one would expect John to play. He hasn't really switched it up yet. Looking forward to that, maybe.
So, yeah.
Next up is that guy versus Diggory. Talk to me.
It's weird to say that guy is more of a veteran than Diggory is, huh?
Yeah, Diggory's scary.
Yeah, I don't know why he's so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the OBS real quick. Okay, we're still recording. Okay. Yeah, Diggory's scary. I don't like him.
Yeah, his team's good. He plays good. It's just scary.
Steven was saying that, like, Diggory will spend his entire week just prepping Pokemon and learning Pokemon for TDD instead of, like, doing his job that he gets paid for. Oh. And it was like, you know that, you know, if he gets $15 for first place at the end of the season, that's still a lot less than minimum wage. Like,
yeah.
A lot less for the amount of time he puts in. But no, Diggory is out here wanting to be the very best. And honestly, he just might be.
He's got the team for it.
He's got the team for it, and he's putting in the work.
All right, so for this match, I don't.
Diggory, I will say this: Diggory has learned from the mistakes of his friends and family. He brought a fire type to deal with Ferrothorn.
Yeah, that's true. sure did.
It's important to note. A lot of people seem to not do that last season and this season. Guys.
So, yeah, I mean, I feel Diggory definitely has the team advantage.
Mm-hmm. And Giratina's scary, but so is Kira.
Pokemon. Like, he has Megatitar, he has Giratina, he has Alakazam, he has Ferrothorn.
He has 4 people. He has 4 Pokemon on this team weak to Fairy, so Tapu Fini could easily put in some work.
That's true.
He has, I mean, between Giratina, Tyranitar, Pangoro, and Cacturn.
I mean, his like whole team is weak to fighting also.
Oh yeah, that's also true. Yeah, no, I mean, Finny could easily put in some work.
Yeah, I agree.
Scizor is, I mean, it'll hit Pangoro and Cacturn pretty hard.
And T-Tar.
Oh yeah, true. The Washington Bros are... And Alakazam. Yeah, Wait, he really just does have all his bases covered, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he preps good, man.
He really does. I'm super scared of this match. Maybe more scared than I am of you? Probably not. No, probably not. I take that back. But second most scared.
I did beat him.
You did, but only 2-0.
Yeah, it's true.
So, I mean, in his first ever fucking Pokemon match, he got you down to 2-0. And he beat Steven.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. That guy. What about that guy? What about his team? He's at the disadvantage here.
I mean, what? T-Tar, dude.
Yeah. Also, I'm now noticing...
Dragon Dance on T-Tar, it kills everything. Except Scizor. It kills everything.
Although this T-Tar also knows no fear, and Diggory has probably learned that because he actually does watch the recaps. Thank you, Diggory, for leaving comments, and I assume liking the video. I don't actually know if you like the video. But thank you for watching the videos and leaving comments. That means a lot to me. Thank you. So you probably know from previous episodes that this T-Tar knows no fear. So you're probably just going to kill it turn 1 because you know. And you don't give a fuck. This T-Tar is dead. Also, that guy has brought the exact same team that he did last week against Ntech. I think he didn't have time to prep a new team.
It's possible. He was out of town.
He was out of town. Is there anything else to say about this one other than Diggory's just going to just wipe the floor?
Not really.
Okay, like, because he is. Like, that's just kind of a fact of life.
He's pretty good.
It bothers me that Diggory has 3 Gs in it here, but only 2 on Discord, but it's fine. Also, he doesn't, I don't think he brings out Landorus during this match, but his Landorus is named Phineas and his other one is named Ferb, which is very good. Also,
yeah,
bye.
Also, yeah, he predicts the no fear Tyranitar, and he hopefully instills a little bit of fear into it.
Nope. It's gonna do the same thing next week. And Diggory, I know I've been saying this about everyone this season, so maybe it means less, but after week 1 with some shitty nicknames, Diggory has really brought his shit on point the past few weeks with nicknames. I don't quite get Southern Virginia, but Aquafina's good. The sash is there, so...
Gets off the sash. That -1's kind of huge, because that would have done a lot more to Finny. I mean, it would have healed up anyway, but...
Yeah, but still, yeah, I see what you're saying. He got the spikes up, so I don't know how useful that is against his team.
It hits everything that's grounded, which is half of it.
Yeah.
More than half.
Yeah, 2/3, but like, yeah. Bye.
Yeah. He really is just running max speed on this Scizor, even though it went last.
Wait, what?
Actually, maybe he's not running max speed this week. I don't remember.
Giratina has some little like yellow bits on on the top thing, and tries to go.
That would have been a great Pokemon to burn if there wasn't Misty Terrain.
Mystery Terrain up, yep. But Handbag 2077 is a fire type, which is perfect news for Diggory, because that means that there's no more karma for you. Protects against the Draco Meteor, very smart. So at least for what it's worth, you know, that guy is getting rolled here. For what it's worth, that guy has realized that the Scizor is the threat and trying to take it out ASAP.
Definitely.
So, you know, it's still unfortunate that there's not much he can do, but misses that time. Rough.
Unfortunate. Gonna knock off, but that is a Mega, so it does not have an item.
Yeah.
I can't believe that killed.
It's a rough time for Pokemon.
Like, even at +2, like, that Pokemon's not frail.
Hey, Scizor, get out of here. You're not allowed in Gen 8. Leave.
That is true. Neither is Kira.
Well,
actually, his entire team.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, he sure does have 5 legendaries and a Mega.
I mean, yeah.
Fuck.
That's optimal. That's called optimal.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, Victini and Darkrai have sort of proven that to me. Alright, cool. So there wasn't much to say there. Sorry, Diggory. No big strats from us this week. You just played well. Hey, it's 4 guys versus Jesus.
Man,
Talk
this
to me.
match sucks.
Hey, I see cast form. Tell me about this little boy.
There he is.
Is he gonna do
all
some
I
good
want to
shit?
do is see you turn into a sweeping cast form.
A sweeping cast form.
That's all I want to do.
Cool.
So I'm gonna attempt to do that, and Jesus is gonna play his game.
Yeah, he sure is.
He became the guitar lady. I don't know when that happened.
That's fine. Hey, you do what you want to do, you know?
Yeah, that's fine.
I guess so.
We're both from the same game.
Who?
'Cause I'm Billy.
Oh yeah, you are Billy. It's true. Yeah, I mean, Jesus is still running basically a pretty standard set with his Pokemon. I mean, Dusclops is Dusclops, Umbreon as a healer.
Healer and foul play.
Yeah.
As its one attack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty. He has a solid team. Hopefully, he's sort of learned type matchups. That is his biggest fault. We'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into it. I think if he can get type matchups down, it'll be like a big improvement for him. Because at the moment, in team building, he makes a lot of mistakes in terms of like bringing physical moves on things that he's fully invested in special and stuff like that. But
yeah, so right off the bat, he's just punching my Leafeon. Like, what the heck?
yeah, very rude. But your Leafeon is gonna go for Z-Celebrate now.
Yep, right off the bat. And Mr. Mime gets off a light screen. And
Yeah.
also, Mr. Mime's like, hey, stop hitting my friend, please.
Yeah,
Hit me
follow
instead.
me now. Oh, you didn't follow me this turn.
I thought I did.
No, you went for a reflect.
I
Okay,
went for Reflect
all right.
first,
You're getting a
and
double
then
screen.
I followed me to get up Rain Dance.
Yeah, so now Rain Dance is here. Getting
That Drain Punch is a 4x resist through Reflect. And now Rain Dance
Oh, we
is
got
up,
a
and
water-
he's gonna turn
we
into
got a-
Cast Form Rainy.
We got a little boy. We got a little teardrop boy.
I'm
It's
like,
nice.
alright, here we go. It's time. I'm gonna use Hurricane
I'm gonna
to
fucking
kill
kill
that
this
Como.
Como.
Go! No!
I cried. I'm gonna be honest. Top 10 saddest anime deaths.
That flashback to last season. That
To Tapu Koko.
that crit made what would have been an attack that did 30% do kill.
Yeah, do kill. Yeah, I mean, between the going through the defense buff and going through the reflect,
Yeah.
like it as a harsh mellow.
So I'm like, well, I guess I have to win this match the boring way now.
Yeah, so in comes Forceps and Fortissimo.
Yeah, here comes a very strong 2x Pinsir that is flying and hurts real bad.
Hey, I'm just gonna say this for people who haven't fought you yet. Don't disrespect Primarina, because Primarina will fuck you up.
Dude, this Pokemon's good.
I think it's your MVP now.
Is
I believe it has overtaken Deoxys Attack as your MVP. It
That's
is
hilarious.
incredibly strong, and people not respecting it has made it take some fucking lives.
Also, he intimidated me.
Yeah, he did.
Pinsir just killed it.
I don't know if that was intentional, if he brought that out at that point to get your attack lowered, but if so, good play, Jesus. If not,
No, actually,
okay,
this worked
play
out like so well for him.
explain.
I will in a second.
Dance on a volcano.
Yep.
So why did it work out well? Because the wiki?
Because right here, I'm going to... Oh, I thought I attacked with Umbreon there. I guess not. But any foul plays me and he takes me out because I'm +1. So, now we got Murkrow and we got Mew. You know,
That rain
I'm going to
dance
put up a Rain
back
Dance
up.
so that Primarina does more damage.
Yeah, please, people, take this thing seriously, because it will fuck you. I know I'm taking it seriously. I'm fighting it next week. I'm worried.
Yeah. Primarina is strong, dude.
It is very strong, and it is not in Gen 8. A lot of people hate Primarina. I'm not sure why. It's like a very good design and a very good Pokemon. I'm not sure why people
It actually
dislike
got like 4 kills this match, didn't it? Like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I think it got 3 this match. Yeah, because it got like 3 against Vlinx, and it got 3 here. So, or 2 here. I don't know. Regardless, it has 5 kills right now, and is your MVP.
Also, I basically brought mono C tier to this match.
Yeah, it's true. All 4 of your C tiers are here.
Yeah.
And then
Man,
your A tier.
I'm so sad. Castform should have won the day.
You gave him all the tools he needed to succeed, and then Como-O was like, I'm gonna take your success and I'm gonna spit on it.
Some people just want to watch the world burn, and that Como-O is one of them.
Some Como-Os just want to watch the Castform burn.
I can't believe that. He's like, yeah, you're not gonna pick me this season? I'm not gonna let you have any fun.
Yeah, he wasn't even... He was like, if I can't stream for money and be, then I'm gonna kill this Castform. He'll never be as good as me. He just doesn't want Castform to end up in the gaming house, the Team 4 Guys gaming house next season.
But he's not even there. He went to a different team.
Yeah, I know, but he next season he might be, because next season Como's gonna be straight garbage.
That's not true.
Well, that's not true, because we're not playing Gen 8 rules, but regardless, we have to think about what the fuck we're doing next season. Next match
It's complicated.
It's very complicated, because Pokemon and
this was a good match.
Action. Oh, Dusk versus Chimichangle. So, Dusk, we can see, has prepared for the Rain Dance shenanigans with a Pelipper of his own, probably knows Hurricane, and a probably Thunder Magnezone. You've got Manaphy, so hydration, and that shit. Coming from Chimichangle's side, pretty normal stuff. I believe this is Ludicolo's first match, potentially, and maybe...
I feel like it might have come. I don't remember.
It might have come week 1. I don't remember about Ludicolo, but either way, I mean, Ludicolo had proved its worth last season as being a very good stall Pokemon in Rain.
Mawile's over there in its regular form.
Yes, thank God. Politoed, pretty inarguably the worst Rain setter here. And a Rotom Fire, which I absolutely guarantee you will... What?
Out of all 2 of them, yeah.
Yeah. And Rotom Wash, or Rotom Heat, which I almost guarantee you will have Firium Z, because people would just like using bad Z moves sometimes.
No, I mean, so I can't hate. It's worked every time so far.
Has it?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, maybe on Rotom Heat. I'll tell you what, Bloom Doom on Latias? No.
Yeah, that one wasn't
That one didn't work. Okay, I mean, I think I described anything. Is there anything you wanted to add?
I think Magnezone is scary.
Yeah, for sure. If he doesn't have any, like, ground weight... I mean, Rotom Heat can deal with it, but other than that, it's, like, kind of just, like... maybe Keldeo.
Yeah.
That's about it, though. Let's fight.
Yeah.
Let's do it leading with the fuckle, don't fuckle. Hey, Dusk, watch your nicknames, watch your language. It's fine. I'm just kidding. You can name a Pokemon fuckle.
Oh, okay.
I was joking. But,
and
you know.
oh my gosh, it's sturdy.
Holy shit! Why did that do so much?
Yeah, Shuckle dead in a turn.
Why did that do so much?
Because it's super effective, dude, and it's in the rain. It's rain boosted.
I guess. Holy crap!
Oh boy.
Here comes the Bulu. So Bulu, double protect. Okay. I guess he just wants to pull out, see what they've got. I just said pull out. I shouldn't have said that. But either way, pretty expected turn from Dusk there. And now there's not much he can do about it. He's just going to lose Politoed. So,
yeah, he's got a lot of water types, so something had to die there.
Yeah, for sure. In comes Midden Hands and Rocket Hands.
Especially if he wanted to get in Rotom Heat with full health.
I think Dusk's answer for Celesteela was the Magnezone. I believe that is what's going on. So he's probably definitely going to go for
especially if it has Magnet Pull, which would mean Celesteela can't escape right now.
That would be clever. I wonder if that's
that is what Magnezone is for in OU. It's for trapping Celesteela.
I did not realize that. I wonder if Dusk is running that. I guess we'll find out. Or we won't.
Quite likely.
Well, goodbye. So there is one of Chimichangle's biggest threats off the field. Chimichangle has no way of setting up rain again. unless like Ludicolo has Rain Dance.
But Dust's like, here, I got your
but Dust's
back.
like, I got your back. And destroys the UFO. Or not quite. See?
No, he goes for Pelipper.
Yeah, you go with the Fire EMZ. Okay. I guess he forgot it had Levitate there?
I'm not sure what happened there. But whatever was out before would have taken more damage from the thingy.
Mm-hmm. Eats the Wakan berry, lives it, gets up a Tailwind. Nice. This is a good play. Actually, Chimichangle doesn't have any Swift Swimmers this week.
No, he does not.
So that Tailwind is just going to mean he is faster.
Yep.
The Giga Drain not going to do anything there. And what is... Okay, so he's got the... Okay, that makes sense. That's a solid turn on both ends.
Yep.
Protect fails.
Goes for a double.
Bye. Or not.
To try and save his thing. But he actually targets Rotom.
Interesting.
Double targets Rotom.
Huh. Okay. That's a choice.
Rotom's gonna burn that Bulu, which means it's basically dead. He killed it.
Yeah.
He got one shot.
I can't believe Mitten Hands code Tapu Bulu. Bye. So Rose continues doing massive amounts of damage this season, proving that it is too strong for B tier. That's not true. It's probably still B tier, but fuck, this thing is so good.
I mean, people just don't respect it.
Yeah. I guess. You got M hair and a hat. So Chimichangle is running a fun set about your body parts, because he had poly toe and untrimmed eyebrows and hat and mega hair and mitten hands and rocket hands.
Yeah, and that Mawile just got a free Swords Dance, so that's horrifying.
Yeah, a little bit. Will UFO be able to take it out? Well, he's gonna get a leech seed up.
But it does not matter.
Yeah,
it's dead.
Cares? What's leech seed? What's leech seed?
And since there's nothing on that side to absorb the leech seed, it doesn't do damage.
Mm-hmm. Does get the paralyze off, which is nice.
Could be. Also, Sucker Punch goes first anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And now he can't burn it because it's paralyzed.
Yeah. Oofa.
Which is a problem.
Mm-hmm. And Tailwind is down. I don't know if it just went down.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, but anyways...
Sucker Punch is going to take that out. Smart to target that and not the Bulu, as it is burned.
It doesn't care.
Even this all-out pummeling just does not kill.
Yeah.
And since there's nothing to take the Leech Seed, it doesn't die the Leech Seed.
Yeah, Sucker Punch on a Mawile. Strong. Finally gets paralyzed, meaning
finally gets paralyzed.
He can, which means he can take it out, but too little, too late.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, because Tapu Bulu's burned, so as we said already, it's already dead. Oh my wamo shinderu. Nani? Hat's gonna fucking murder it with an ice beam. Bye.
Yeah. So really getting a free SD on that Mawile kind of turned this whole match around.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely looked like Dusk had the winning hand there, and then that Mawile just kind of reverse swept. So, great plays from Chimichangle. I want to say for once, I don't really remember. Maybe he's played well before, but I generally feel like I've been underwhelmed by Chimichangle for the most part. Maybe
he's definitely been steadily improving.
Yeah, well, sure. I mean, everyone has to a degree. I don't know. Chimichangle's always just maybe it's just because I'm so fucking sick of rain.
that's reasonable.
Maybe it's just because I'm so fucking sick of rain, but I just look at Chimichangle, I'm just like, I've seen this. This has been done before. You came here into this rain world. I was born in it, molded in it. I was here last season with Dusk, alright? You don't know. But then he fucking uses the rain team to take out Dusk, the original rain teamer of TDD.
Yeah.
So, nice. And last up we got Hivemind versus meteorbower. Hivemind obviously running Lele Lucha. You got a fucking Blastoise in there and a Mega Beedrill.
Good old Luxray.
Donphan for the Stealth Rocks, which hurts. I guess only two of the. No, it has Levitate. It's Psychic, yeah. So it hits two of them very strongly. And generally, I mean, Stealth Rocks is pretty good against Meteorbower, all things considered. And then Luxray, also not a bad choice. Lantern, I don't know if this is Lantern's first match, but having Lantern is not a bad pick, all things considered.
I believe it is its first.
It is? Okay, so what are you thinking?
Lantern's immune to something. We don't know what. It's either immune to water or it's immune to electric.
Yes.
Which Vlinx has both of those on stabs.
Mm-hmm.
Xatu is there. Can magic bounce stealth rocks if Donphan wants to set those up. Klefki does what it does. It's annoying. It has Prankster.
Is that all?
Oh, okay. I thought you died. I was confused.
No, I just wondering.
Blastoise has the redirection, which might matter. I'm not sure. Lele hits hard. Beedrill hits hard. Vlinx's team kind of just hits hard.
Mm-hmm. Who do you think has the upper hand here?
I think Vlinx every single week has to prep for Trick Room.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So if he doesn't have good Trick Room answers, I think he's in trouble.
Sure. I feel that. Steven, I mean, his entire team is fast. His team name is Grease Lightning, so whether or not he could even potentially run Trick Room is questionable, but...
I think he could. Yeah. I think he could against Lucha and Beedrill.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, hey, Lucha could fucking outspeed Trick Room, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but it takes a lot of setup.
It takes one turn of setup.
It takes an entire turn where you're not hitting anything.
That's true.
Turf Warrior.
Cocoa Beans.
They're both fighting for the terrain. That Coco is so slow! It is slower than Lele.
Yeah, it has an iron ball.
It sure does.
So I think I can say it at this point, now that the match has started and it doesn't happen. What Steven was hoping to do is he was hoping to use Soak Lantern, have Lantern go before Coco, get a soak off, and then kill it with electric and boost it in electric terrain, which is wild. Good.
Very good switch there to keep Lantern in, or to force Luxray to stay in.
Yeah, so no Volt Switches for you, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And gets the Trick Room up.
Is.
Oh no.
There's the Trick Room.
Oh no. What can Vlinx do? What is the answer? The answer is 20 RPM.
What?
20 RPM, like 20 RPM, 20 rotations per minute. Yeah.
But that is RPM. It does say RPM. There's no air.
Yeah, well, it's how you pronounce it. It's fine. RPM. Okay, fine. Whatever. Regardless, not going to go for the Stealth Rocks because Zatu's out here.
I'm
What's he going to do?
surprised that knockoff doesn't kill.
But he does lose his Wiki Berry.
Zatu's not bulky.
No, I needed that. He needed his Wiki Berry. It's gone now. Galarian Swoobat.
If you say so.
It's funny because Swoobat is in the new generation, but Crobat isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Crobat. There's nice snow, and you see when Pokemon Home next year. So, yeah, I feel like we didn't make note of this. Klefki went for a Play Rough.
Yeah, that's usually the attack it runs, that or Foul Play.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Luxray finally gets to leave. He's been trying for a while.
Honeydot Furios, I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. Best name of the season so far.
Bringing in Beedrill with a slow Volt Switch is pretty good because it guarantees that it's in there last.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Here comes the Mega Evolve. What's it going to do? It's going to U-turn. So yeah.
Just straight pivot. And Halucha, who's going to eat his...
Halucha comes out, eats a seed.
Gonna take little damage.
A Foul Play. Not gonna do too much because he resists it.
The Electric Surge is back
Electric
up.
Terrain comes back up. This is a terrain battle.
I mean, frankly, it is because the Hive Mind really requires Psychic Terrain.
Mm-hmm. And now it's gone.
And now it's gone. There's no more Psychic Terrain for you. Wish you brought me out.
Halucha is already boosted, for what it's worth.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to lose its boosts. Unless it switches, of course. But right now...
Or dies.
Yeah, it could die. I guess that could happen.
And Galarian Swoobat kills itself with Recoil.
Yep.
As a solid SD.
Why is his name Obese Donatello?
So at this point, it looks like probably Trick Room is going to go back up, which... The follow me, maybe not. Oh, okay. No, I was wrong. Well, still the follow me wasn't a particularly good play, but it works out.
I mean, I feel like it was a safe play.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah. I mean, just yeah.
U-turn now instead of last turn. I wish he had U-turned last turn, for his own sake. Right.
Vlinx, you don't know what you've done. Now Trick Room is back up, and Vlinx is in a bit of a spot of bother at the moment.
Yeah, he's in a pickle.
He's in a bit of a pickle. What's he going to do?
He's in an electric pickle.
It's
Why does that Blastoise no sub?
Pickle, man. Trick Room for 3 more turns. What you gonna do, Vlinx, against the Trick Room for 3 more turns?
Probably switch into these two.
You can't stall it out forever. You could try. Bye-bye. Oh, lives with 1.
Did it live with 1? Because that Pokemon does get sturdy. I mean, it didn't activate. It doesn't say it activated, but...
Yeah.
Alright, so 1 more turn of Trick Room. He's got to stall it out.
And not only does he have to stall it out, he has to kill the thing that can Trick Room.
It's interesting that he swapped to Blastoise there. I thought for sure he would have swapped to Beedrill and Protected.
Yeah. Well, anyways, now with that Roost, I mean, he has no way of killing this Xatu on this turn.
Now he's in a pickle.
Yeah, now he's in a real old
Again.
pickle. Because there it just goes
right
again.
Back up.
That's your win con, Vlinx. You gotta kill that thing.
Yeah, definitely the better play would have been to switch into Beedrill and Protect on the last turn of Trick Room.
Yeah, because then the turn after that, you just fucking kill it. But that's that. That's that match.
That's the game.
Yeah, that's the game. Vlinx got 0 kills because the one death was an SD.
Yeah.
Cry.
It happens.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think they both played pretty well. Vlinx had like a couple key misplays, but I don't think he played badly.
No, I don't think Vlinx played badly at all. He just... Meteorbower finally coming to terms with his own power. It's about goddamn time, man. Look, man, I'm rooting for you to succeed, and you keep fucking up, so thank you. Alright, folks, fuck, I didn't even consider the fact that we have to pick an MVP.
Me neither.
Oh shit, okay, let's think about it. Maybe these two, I don't know. Chimichangle Dusk, UnibrowJesus, 4 guys, definitely not. Maybe Diggory, potentially. Peanutscratch, PLKJ, maybe again PLKJ? I don't know. We already gave it to PLKJ this season. I feel like we can't give it to Stormy or Mike. They both, like, Mike just didn't have a chance and Stormy just played exactly what she should have done.
Yeah, basically.
How do you feel about Peanut versus PLKJ? PLKJ's already gotten it, but, like, he did play it well. Nitesh also played it well.
Yeah, I think this was the most well-played match.
Yes. I don't think this match deserves an MVP. And Diggory also just kind of did what he needed to do. I don't know, what are you thinking? I didn't even think about this, and I regret it now. Normally, as we're going through the matches, I, like, make mental notes, and this week I was just like, oh, look at the Pokemon.
I don't know. I didn't think about it at all.
Okay, well, let's eliminate. I don't think it goes to Dusk.
Wait, why would we not pick Steven?
What do you mean?
He played really good.
I mean, yeah, but so did a lot of people this week.
I know, but, like, he played way better than he has been this season. Like, significantly better.
Okay, fair point. All right, Meteorbower. Congratulations. Welcome to the MVP circle. Don't lose it. All right. So, I've been Technovoid.
To be fair, I think a lot of people played super good this week.
Yeah, this week was just a good week overall.
But honestly, I think the difference is bigger in Steven's play.
I'm going to be honest here. We will give it to Meteorbower. Part of me does want to give it to Nitesh just for
Me too.
Sticking it out.
Me too.
Just the fact that he stuck it out and he knew what the win con was for him, and he was just like, I can reach this if I'm just serious about it. So the fact that he did lose, I still think we'll give it to Meteorbower, but Peanut, good job. I don't say it very often to you because you're a fucking tool, but good job.
Yeah, I think it's a tough call between a lot of people this week.
Yeah,
but I think those two were the higher.
Those two. But we'll give it to Bower. Congratulations, Meteorbower, and we'll see you all next week. So bye-bye. Oh, no, we have to fight each other next week.
Yeah,
oh, no.
That'll be fun.
Oh, no. I don't want to do this.
Bye.